Let's see. All right, so we're live. We should be live. Just gonna let some people come in. People come in. All right, I see Ty came in. All right, so I'll still wait for a little bit of people to come on in because everybody will come in on time at 8 p.m. So all right, so we're just missing one person, checkmate, I believe.
Checkmate was the one talking crazy, right?
Yeah, he was the one doing all the videos and whatnot, so he needs to show up.
Right.
He was talking about people coming in body bags and all types of stuff. So
Nayka,
yeah.
Nayka, Nayka, do you have a device in the background?
Yes.
Because I think there's a little bit of echo if you're playing it on another
Yes.
device.
You can't. Yeah, I just turned off the sound. I just turned off the sound. You still hear echo?
Yeah, a little bit.
No, now it's good. Now it's good.
Yeah, it was my computer, so I turned off the sound on my computer. All right, I guess we could start because checkmate going. But I wanted to introduce him to everybody. So this is Nayka Boxing Versus. This is the first episode, and I want to thank all of my contenders for joining me tonight and participating in the first episode. I'm mad nervous, and I don't know why because I'm not the one that's going to be debating, but you're gonna see what happens tonight. It's gonna be some bloopers because I don't know how to work this StreamYard thing, but um, we'll roll with the punches. So I want everybody to introduce themselves. Somebody said, "I could do your work at Foot Locker." You know what? Let's see. This is supposed to be a referee shirt,
Already.
not a Foot Locker shirt. So I want everybody to introduce themselves and just give a little bit of information about themselves to everybody, like your name, and you don't have to say what you do, but like why you're a boxing fan and who do you love and in boxing, and maybe that's it. Just like a quick summary. So we'll start with you, Ari, since you're up top.
Yeah, my name's Adi. I'm Dominican. I live in Yonkers, New York. I'm a huge boxing fan. I started watching boxing in the 90s. Actually, one of the first person that I started watching, obviously, when I came to this country was, Mike Tyson, De La Hoya, and those guys. And that's how I started. That's how I started watching boxing. Obviously, back in Dominican, we didn't. At least where I grew up, we didn't really watch boxing. But once I came here to New York and moved here, that's when I started watching boxing. And ever since, I've just always followed the sport.
All right, so thanks, Ari. El Chigong, I don't even know what's name because it's cutting off, but we're gonna call him Ivan. Introduce yourself.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm
Oh,
Ivan.
and then yes, Boxiana, just let me know when. Wait, sorry. If you're not speaking right now, just mute your mic so we won't get like the background noise of everybody. Thank you, Boxiana. Appreciate you. All right, so Ivan, you can introduce yourself.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Ivan. I'm from Mexicali, Mexico. Saludos a todos. We're waiting for Checkmate. He's talking all that crap, and he's not even here. Oh my! I knew it.
Yeah.
I win. And I love boxing. I like
All right.
Morales, Barrera, Mayweather. I just like to watch like wars. I don't like none of that. Like I like Mayweather, but I don't like none of that boxing and moving and all that stuff like Hugo Andrade does. But I don't know.
Or
I'm just a
Stevenson.
big boxing fan.
Okay. All right. That's Ivan. So go ahead, Julius Streeta. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm originally from Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm living in the DMV now. Um, been a boxing fan since the 80s. Pernell Whitaker, Terry Norris, Julio Cesar Chavez, Earl Spence. I mean, I like everybody almost, but just here to talk boxing tonight. That's it.
All right. Let me see who this is right here. Let me take this thing off. All right, Ty, go ahead and introduce yourself. He's on mute. Ty,
So y'all hear me?
introduce
Y'all hear
yourself.
me now?
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all hear me? No, like I said, y'all know me. Keep 100 boxing on Twitter, on YouTube. You know what I mean, y'all know me. That's the same shit. You know, I'm from Philly, so I like Bernard, and I grew up on Bernard and the dudes. You know what I mean? So y'all already know.
All right.
Certain go.
So Trey, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, my name is Trey. Y'all know me as DS World 614 on Twitter. From Columbus, Ohio. Born in the 80s, grew up in the 80s. So, big Hagler fan, Tyson, Nell Whitaker. Trained a little bit. I'm actually an inspiring coach. Trying to get into that here pretty soon, but we'll see what happens with that. But outside of that, just a big boxing fan. Love it as the art. So, I'm more of a hit, not get hit type of person, but appreciate a great fight. A big Canelo fan, Chocolate Latito, Earl Spence. Who else? Just, if it's a good fight, I'm watching. So, we're just looking to have a little bit of fun tonight.
All right, appreciate you. Hitman, I don't know if you're gonna give us the whole. I already see the eyebrows, so you are. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
As y'all know, I'm the Hitman, real name Charles. Young fighter, haven't had my first fight yet. COVID ruined that. But been a boxing fan since I was about 2 years old. Been having gloves on my body since I was about 3. So favorite fighters growing up was always Roy, Ali, Winky Wright, Floyd, Hopkins. Favorite fighters now, Charlo brothers, Canelo, Tank. I like all them boxers. I like all of them. But Mango for being on here to get that bald headed goose to know his role and shut his mouth.
Okay.
Shit, man. I thought I
Checkmate,
was going to win, but checkmate here.
Wait, can you mute your mic? Checkmate. All right, there you go. All right, so then.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Who was that? Checkmate.
All right.
Yeah, but
Checkmate.
Mute yourself while if you're not speaking yet, because I want to introduce everybody, and if you're not speaking, then you need to mute so everybody could be heard and we won't have all that crazy static in the background. So Ray, go ahead and introduce yourself and don't leave out any details like you a BBW connoisseur. Let the people know that you love BBWs.
All right, y'all already know what it is. Ray Jackson from Texas, huge Cowboys fan. I hate fucking Philly. I love the BBW. I know that. I'm just I'm a casual boxing fan. I ain't a hardcore boxing fan. And watch me cook this dude tonight. That's it. Let's go.
All right. I like the energy. All right, Checkmate. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah, check box. Please.
You're a little bit staticky, buddy. You're a little bit staticky, Checkmate, and I'm gonna need you to have your mic right because you've been talking the most shit out of everybody. So I need you to fix your mic. Well, I don't know if it's your connection or what. Maybe like log out and log back in. Because your mic definitely needs to be on point. All the stuff that he was talking.
Can you hear me now?
But it's kind of choppy.
Hello?
It's very staticky.
Yeah. How about now? How about now?
Better.
All right. Yeah. Oh shit.
Introduce yourself. Somebody say you got AOL.
It's that net zero internet right there.
You down? No, Checkmate. Go ahead and introduce yourself real quick, Checkmate, so I can get the first one going between Ray and Ty. Checkmate. Check.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, introduce yourself.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, Checkmate Boxing. Of course. Yeah, obviously, I'm a lifelong, passionate fan of boxing, from my granddad to my dad, and I'm just here to go ahead and put this Ivan in his place, catch that body. There's a lot of people who talk a lot of trash on Twitter, but they're only just super fans or fans of someone, but don't really understand the sport. So I'm here to checkmate that ass.
Hey, I like the energy. Okay, so I'm gonna take all the people off the screen that are not first, because our first round is gonna be all right. So let me explain this. So I'm calling this a boxing versus, which is like boxing fans debating against each other for like 3 minutes, 3 rounds, and our first round is gonna be between Ray and Ty. One is a Spence fan and one is a Bud fan. So I thought that was a good, head to head. So that's a good way to knock it out. So I'm gonna take everybody off the screen besides Ray and Ty, and then we'll go with the first topic and we'll get it going. All right, so y'all gotta bear with me because I'm new with this yard stream yard that can be drunk yard stream. All right, so Streeta off the screen. You got Ray. I'm gonna keep y'all in the background, but off the screen. Off the screen. All right. So
No, hold
let me
on.
see how
Before we get started, I need Ty to show his face. I want to see my food.
All right, maybe should we do it like this? How should we do it? No, not like that.
Look, they done hyped him up. You talking shit already.
It's all good, fam. It's all good. Let's do this.
No, you my man. You talking shit already.
You already know it, dog.
Are you scared? All right. So let me find the banner. So round 1, we're gonna see who wins between Andretti versus Charlo. I'm gonna mute the other person while the other one is making the debate for like 1 minute and 30 seconds, and we'll let the person make their argument, and y'all can talk your shit. Hold on. So I think I was able to put the question on the screen, and who wants to go first on the first round?
Well, he should go first, because this is my question.
I can't hear you, sir.
You heard me?
Who wants to go first?
I said this is my question, so he should go first. He should go first, because this is my question.
All right. So Ray, who do you have between Andretti and Charlo?
I can barely hear y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Let me do my bell. Let me do my fake bell. Did everybody hear that bell?
Yeah.
All right. All right. So let me get a timer going, and then Ray, you could go first. I'll let you know when you start. Oh, sorry. Timer. Stopwatch. All right. 3 minutes. All right. So Ray, you're gonna go first, and
all right.
you can start now. Go. So the question is, who wins between Andretti and Charlo?
I think Charlo will win against Andrade. I wasn't impressed with Charlo last fight, but shit happened. But Andrade, he didn't impress me with his last fight. And then he got caught with a shot. He was winning the fight the first couple of rounds. Then he got caught with a shot. Didn't respond well. But it is what it is. Oh man. Can y'all hold on? Can y'all hold on for 1 second?
No, we cannot. That BBW could wait.
No, this there's somebody important, but hold on.
I think Ray put us on hold for a BBW, yo.
No, good. I think Charlo will win a fight. I don't think Andre got nothing for him, to be honest.
Are you an Andretti fan?
Hell no. He trash.
Oh, he's trash. So wait. So all right. So when Ty goes, he must be the Andretti fan, because if you're
he got to be.
He got to.
That's his only fan.
Raise country as they come. All right. So you have 5 seconds. And you don't have anything else more to say about him.
No, not really. I want to hear this. I want to hear this dude talk.
All right. So go ahead, Ty. You have 1.5 minutes.
Well, listen, my opinion. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Y'all can hear me good? See, my opinion. I go back and forth on that, John, because I think it's like a 60-40, 50-50 fight. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when I watched Charlo versus what's my man name? Korobov, and it gets Austin Trout, I'd be like, yo, man, like Boo Boo whoop his ass. Then I watch Boo Boo against somebody, I'll be like, Charlo whoop his ass. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it go back and forth. But I don't know. In that John, I really think Boo Boo probably get him, because I just think this dude, his punching power ain't really been there since J-Rock. And J-Rock, my man. But he ain't knocking nobody out no more. You take a jab away, what he gonna do? You know what I'm saying? He got smoke.
Yeah.
He got smoke for everybody, but he don't want, like you mentioned Boo Boo name. Boo Boo got to fight me. He got to fight Ray. He got to fight you to get a fight, but he can't Canelo on no nigga's ass. You know what I'm saying? So I go for the motherfucker that I see want to fight that ain't caught by a motherfucker, by a fan base. They gonna commend whatever he do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So but like I said, they two good fighters, but I don't trust the bull power. The power don't look the same. You know what I mean? You ain't knock out what's my man in that Fort Shane Mosley son? What's his motherfucker off the Contender? He knocked Adams out. He pulled in his power puncher. Montiel's whooping his ass. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just speaking facts. I ain't going by it. But like I was saying before, when I watched Boo Boo gets killed, I said Charlo whoop his ass. But then I watched somebody. I don't know, man. These dudes don't want to fight. A lot of dudes don't want to fight. They talk that shit because they got groupies behind. I ain't talking about Ray, my man. I'm being real shit though. But they got groupies behind it.
Ray is from Texas.
Doing what they do. But dudes don't want to fight, man. This is my opinion. I think he'll beat him, and I think he got. I think because he's a little weird, motherfucker, he got no dog in him because he's weird. No, I think boy come to fight, man. Them boys in their 30s, man. So I like him.
All right.
But you know, Ray got ride with his Houston homie.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was gonna say. He's a Texas fan, so I think.
Well, what makes you think they ain't got no dog in them, dog?
I'm not gonna. You know what? I'm not gonna give my opinion because I don't want to be
no, what you say?
Like I was biased.
What makes you think he don't want to fight with Andrade?
Because you look at the like we look at the option. He got to do all the other shit. Like we said before, you chase other bulls from right there, fight right there. Like we all talk our shit. We could have that event. Won't need no motherfucking Mexicans there, no cock stands, motherfuckers there. Get the fight on. You fight the belts. You chase other motherfuckers when dudes want to fight. But I'm both of them. I'm not saying both of them is not. Both of them is perfect. Fuck no. But make the motherfucking fight. You ain't Canelo.
Nah, they both need to fight. They both need each other. They ain't got nowhere. They ain't got nowhere to run. He talking like he Canelo though. Like he the motherfucker. Like he a super A side. You might be A side. Nah.
He the super A side.
You want payday?
I'm gonna keep it 100. The way Charlo been moving lately, I don't like that shit.
All right, so let's go to the next question, which is who wins between Haney and Tank? Who here is a Tank fan and who here is a Haney fan?
I think we both like both of them though.
You're a Tank
fan?
fan?
Both of them good. I like both.
Oh, you don't like Haney, Ray?
Not like both of them.
Oh, I do choose like both of them.
So you know what? I'm gonna switch the question
Well,
because
listen,
I know I'm gonna switch the question because I know that both of y'all, if y'all not really decided on who's who, I'm gonna say who is the best at 147 and why? Because I know that one of you is a Spence fan and the other one is Bud. So I want y'all to make your case. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go. I want you to go first, Ty, and I want you to talk your shit, okay?
listen.
All right. So
Listen, no, you and your Don King over start hyping.
go ahead.
No, listen, but y'all know how I feel. I feel like all that. People quick to say, well, he ain't fighting nobody at 47. He ain't nobody. But like the real motherfuckers know. Ray know because know how I know Ray don't respect him because Ray don't respect. Ray want to talk about him. Ray don't go in there motherfucker talk shit about Keith Thurman. He don't talk shit about Jamal James. He might feel in his heart that Earl gonna beat Bud, but he know Bud ain't no pussy. You know what I mean? So they talk that shit. But like I said, my man, listen. The proof in the pudding. When they come, he gonna show what he do, man. Like do wanna fight they bench shit for. I don't care about all the other nut shit. Who you behind? They should be on their motherfucking second or third fight. Let's be real. Wilder and Fury on number 3. They should be on number 3 too. You know what I'm saying? So how I feel like it, man. Like I feel like when they do fight, it's gonna be a motherfucking knockout. Because I feel like my man gonna press the fight to knock him the fuck out and might get knocked out in the process. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna sit there for a bullshit decision. I think he gonna push ball. He not gonna do what Danny did and sit back and not get punched in the motherfucking face. He gonna try to get knocked the fuck out, knock him the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? He not gonna pull Mikey every round, push his fucking hand up, and he got hit by 20 motherfucking jabs and right hands. We ain't doing all that. So like I said, if they have a motherfucking fight, somebody going to motherfucking sleep. Ain't no way with the tapping gloves, all that shit. No, it's gonna be motherfucking war. You know what I'm saying? So we all gonna see, but everybody say that little 135-pounder, little wrestling motherfucker. We gonna see my man put hands on him when the motherfucker punching back. He ain't never been punched back yet. All the motherfuckers he fought ain't punching back yet. And Sean Porter can't punch. When he fight a motherfucker, they gonna punch him back in some motherfucking face. We gonna see where he's at.
I gave you a little bit more than a minute and 30 but I know you're passionate
No,
about that shit. You want to get it off your chest?
No.
I'm gonna let Ray get his minute and a half.
You give him 2 minutes.
I'm gonna let y'all do a little bit. I'm gonna let y'all do a little bit more. All right, so Ray,
you give him
go
2
ahead
minutes.
and talk about Spence because I know you. Let me take this question off the screen because that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about who do you think is the best at 147 and why. So go ahead, Ray. You got the floor.
Bro, you already know who the best is at 147. I don't know why you said all that bullshit you just said. Look at who's been fighting, bro. Brooke, Benavidez, Horn, all those soft touches, bro. He ain't been in there with no dog, and you know that. And when he face a real dog, he'll get his ass knocked the fuck out. And you know this. This is the real deal, and you know this. Look who he's facing. All the top guys. All the best competition. And your guy just sitting around ain't doing shit. And you know this. That Jag gonna eat his ass up. What he gonna do? He ain't gonna fight in the phone, boo. Too damn small. He like that ass. Spencer already told him it to his face. He too small, dog. You know it. I just can't. I'm just ready for the fight. Me and you gonna bet 1,000 on the fight. We gonna be at the goddamn fight. I want my money in my goddamn hand when the fight over with.
You have 45 seconds left. So tell me exactly why you think that Spence will give Bud the business. And not because he's from Texas.
It's a competition. Bud ain't facing it. Spence is. It's simple as that. Spence is preparing himself for Crawford. He fought Mikey.
Unbiased.
Then he fought what's that? Danny. Mikey. Then Porter. Danny. Now he's fighting Pacquiao. So he's fighting the guys he needs to fight. Bud ain't. Also, I don't know why Ty think this is gonna be a 50-50 fight. He already know it's not. Bud gonna get his ass straight drop. And he know that. We can bet. We can bet whatever.
All right, so that was 3 minutes.
He ain't dropped nobody in a while. He ain't dropped nobody in a while. Ain't no man been going down.
That's what happened when you face the top competition.
Going down.
That's what happened when you face top competition.
Man, listen.
And you know that.
You talking about the top competitions, right? Listen, man, that dude from my city, he half retired. Sean Porter can't punch. Back out, I give him all the props in the world for.
Man, Porter been chasing Bud for the last 2 years. And what Bud been doing? I got a bigger plan.
Yeah.
And look who he fought.
What?
Sean Porter. Kenny Porter was at top ranked office, dog.
It don't matter.
Bomac said he seen him plenty of times. Yeah, they knew he wanted to fight, and Bud still didn't say nothing. Bud ain't said nothing about Porter this whole time.
Wait, why y'all going? Because I wanted this to spill a little bit over. I just want people to vote for you guys. Who, if y'all think that Ty is winning this argument, then type in 1 in the chat, and then if y'all think Ray is winning the argument, then type 2. And then I'm gonna give y'all like 2 more minutes to talk about Bud.
Motherfuckers, listen, you're right. Interesting. You can say motherfucking them dudes good, but them dudes ain't getting ready for Bud. Niggas that quit. Mike ain't want to win. Mike didn't come to win. Mike didn't want to get knocked out to win. He didn't come to win. Danny didn't come to win. Porter came to win. Yes, I give you all that. Porter came to win. Danny didn't come to win. You think let's
talk about Bud competition at 47.
No,
you think that shit impressive?
No, you got your shit off. Did Danny come to win?
That was Spence off his car accident though. We didn't know how Spence was gonna look.
No, I'm talking about Danny. Did Danny come to win?
He got in the ring, did
he? Did Mikey come to win, or Mikey came to survive?
Man, Mikey just came for a goddamn chick. That was the whole fight was about. He just came for a chick.
The boy, listen. He look. Listen, I'm not gonna be disrespectful. He look good at the car crash, right? But it better the motherfucker that fought Lamont Peterson. If he coming with that boxing shit versus Bud, he gonna fuck to sleep.
But what gives you so much confidence with Bud though? What gives you so much confidence with Bud? So you saying competition don't matter when it comes to Bud?
Yeah, competition matter, but he come to fight. It don't matter. All guys have laws in their career. Do the math. All dudes have laws in their career. It was time motherfuckers said Bernard ain't fight nobody. Klitschko won't fight nobody. Here we go. I say he the best ever. He a favorite fighter. What the fuck Floyd do at 140?
Bro, so you gonna say Bud gonna beat Spence based off of he can just fight?
No. He gonna beat Spence because
I'm gonna stop this right here because this could go on for another 5 minutes.
Because he can fight. And motherfucker, Mike Garcia gets ready for that.
We're gonna do the third round.
Put your hand up.
We're gonna do the third round. And then I think we'll circle back around.
You ain't doing shit.
No, so I'm gonna do the third round, and then if you guys are still on the chat, then we'll circle back around because I know you guys could do a good 30 minutes if you wanted to on this topic. So the third round is actually about Spence and Crawford. So the third round is who is to blame for Spence and Crawford not happening. Who wants to go first?
Go ahead.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna blame the bullshit sport. It should have been happening. You know what I'm saying? I'm not listen, man. It should have been happening. You know what I mean? Like that's what we want to see. If they name some motherfucking Terrence Gonzalez and Earl motherfucking Trinidad, it'd have fought 3 times by now. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. You know what I mean? Like, and I go deep into it because it should have been happening. Motherfucking like they talk that shit. Y'all talk about y'all motherfucking heavyweight king. Your heavyweight king said, "I want Tyson Fury make the motherfucking fight." He the Super A side. He did it. Y'all king did it. Why the king from Texas can't do it? Why? What did that say? The proof in the motherfucking put. What is in the interview? He said, motherfucking. He said, after I beat Pacquiao, I'm going to ask for Crawford. You ain't been asked for Crawford? But you been asked for Crawford. I thought you the big fish. No doubt. You're playing. Listen, great playing. He a fucking superstar. You got it, superstar. But I don't give a fuck who he beat. Before he moved to 54, he got to see Thurman or Bud. Let's keep it 100. We talk that shit. Let's say he don't see motherfucking Bud. He got to see Thurman. He got to see somebody. He keep fighting motherfuckers he's supposed to beat. When he gonna be in a listen? When he gonna be in a 50-50 fight? None of the fights is 50-50. Porter won 50-50. We all know he's gonna win. Y'all all say he gonna knock Porter the fuck out. He not that linebacker out. He ain't not Danny out. The fuck? What man down? Ain't no man being the fuck down. What man down?
All right.
He turned listen. He listen against Lamont Peterson. He was a killer. That's motherfucker turned. He fighting like boo boo off his back foot, jab hook. When you gonna knock a nigga down? Man, there ain't no man going to fuck down.
So Porter didn't go down.
All right, so Ray, make your argument because I think he just laid an encyclopedia on you, like.
Man, that nigga just
debate.
lied. Everything
Okay.
he said was a lie.
All right.
He knew back then. He knew back then. Spence said he gonna collect all the belts on his side. Then he gonna see Crawford last. He said that shit to his face back in Oklahoma. You remember
Easy
that time?
route, Earl. Fuck out of it.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, y'all,
easy route.
The easy route means
easy route.
Nah, bro. Y'all took that shit and flipped that shit. Yeah, that's why your ass laughed. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. He told everybody he gonna take care of his side. Then he gonna see Crawford last. And that's what he doing. You can't hate on that shit, bro. In the meantime, why Bud ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing? Fighting the best that's out there if his suspense fight ain't getting done. He ain't doing that shit. What he doing?
This is where
now look what he doing. Now he about to fight who? Jose or Tate next? Like, come on, bro.
I'm biased, so I'm not gonna jump in. So I wish I could jump in, but I'm not going to. So because we're gonna be,
go ahead, talk your shit. You ain't done talking shit. Talk your shit.
No,
but
like
I was saying, I put the blame.
I'm talking to Ray.
Hold on, I put the blame.
Talk your shit.
Hold on. Say, I put the blame on both though. Like you said, this fight should have been happening. Both guys they both gotta want it. We gotta see this fight. If this fight don't happen, I'm putting the blame on both guys, man. Spence can't move up till he face Crawford.
All right, so I want everybody to vote 1 or 2. 1 is for Ty, and 2 is for Ray. For who you think won this debate, and then at the end of the show we'll tally it up. Maybe. I'm just gonna say right now that I'm fucked up, so I don't know if I should count these votes.
Hold on, look. Hey, Nayka, real quick. You watch football?
Yeah, I love football. I'm a 49ers fan.
Well, all right, better see the better. You gotta get this chump back on the Eagles for the Cowboys. So we can go back at twice a year this year. He's talking that shit.
All right, Philly and Cowboys. That's a good idea.
I
already got the rest.
Say, Ty, you gonna fly out and come to the game or
what? What's no, listen, real shit. Not this year, next year. I'm still fucking with the COVID shit, but next year I'll be out there.
All right, that's for sure.
All right, so thank you guys.
I'll be out there next year.
Doing the 3 rounds. I'm like freestyling. This is like our dry
hey,
run.
Nayka, hold on, listen. One more thing too. We were supposed. Hey, Nayka, hold on. One thing, Ray, tell her we pulled in the main event. I'm like switch the schedule up. We pulled in the main event.
No, I know.
Nah,
so look, I'm gonna get everybody else on,
listen.
And I feel like I should get y'all back on like after everybody else do the debate. And y'all keep talking about Spence and Crawford if Ray still is up. Because I was trying to do y'all first because Ray he works a long day and he got to get up early.
Yeah, bro, I gotta get up at 4 in the morning.
Oh, my bad, Ray.
Yeah, so no, if he's still up,
we the main event.
If he's still up, then he can get back on. Yeah, but I'm gonna say right now, the chat is saying that Ray won the argument, Ty. So
yeah,
Ray's
knock
looking
his
for
ass out like J-Rock.
Ray's looking for BBW to celebrate with tonight, ladies. If you're a BBW,
no, but listen though,
hit Ray's DM. He's happy. He won a battle. He's gonna give you the business.
But listen, if they gave him
can I have some closing arguments?
Well, listen, if they gave him the W, okay, he won. I give it to him, right? But I bet you all the dudes that voted for him, Texas and Spence fans, of course they gonna vote for him.
You know what?
But go ahead, he got the W.
There you go, hating dog. There you go.
That's why.
No, I gave you props. You
just say everybody from Texas on the chat.
No, so that's why in the future I feel like I'm gonna have a guest judge, and the guest judge will be the one who will be deciding the winner. Because if Ray got all his fans on here, they're gonna vote for him.
Got Haney and Tank on there. Got the PBC fan club on that joint.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna have a guest judge to do the judging, so you can't say the panel, the chat was being biased. But you know what, guys, thank you so much. If you guys stay on and you're still on when everybody else finishes debating, then I'll be
when we gonna do this again, Ty?
It don't matter. But listen, if them idiots voted for you, it's all good.
I know y'all can go days arguing about Spence and Bud. I mean, so
we go 9 days with that topic.
Let me in the chat.
So I think but it looks like Ray was the winner of this battle. So Ray, go get your BBW and pipe her down.
No, Ty, you owe me a BBW, dog. So when you come out, to the strip club, all on you.
No, listen, I got you because you gonna bring back my Eagles whoop the Dallas ass, so it's cool. I'm gonna get my shit back. So you get the first round on me.
That's cool.
Ty owes Ray a BBW.
I'll give you that one. I got you. It's cool because them idiots in the chat done voted for you.
Why they gotta be idiots?
Because
it's all love, man.
I'm gonna get the next debate on the line.
I know, so no doubt.
Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate you guys so much. Y'all don't even know. So the next debate is gonna be Ari and the People's Champ, and let me tell you, this is probably gonna be worse than this one right here. So, all right. So let me get the champ and Ari on the line at the stream. I should not be drinking doing this, but oof. All right. At the stream. Okay. So let me make a disclaimer before we even start this fucking battle. Ari is Dominican, just like me, and I don't know if it's because you're Dominican, but you're very thorough. Maybe I don't know if that has to do with being Dominican, but Ari was very well prepared. He sent me like a whole bunch of stuff to post like during the debate. And this is like my first StreamYard, so I don't know if I'm gonna do it right. So we're gonna do what it do.
No, don't worry about it. If it doesn't work,
no, I know if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But I'm gonna try to post what you sent me. But Ari was fucking well prepared. He sent me an outline of his fucking argument about what he wants to argue about and the pictures that he wants me to post while he's talking about his debate. I was like, damn. He's making me fucking work. I was like, oh my God.
Oh, really?
All right. Yeah. Oh my God.
Well, the hitman says he can take all his articles, turn them sideways, and stick them straight up his candy ass.
So you know what?
You know what? The hitman's gonna let the bald-headed jabroni go first.
All right.
The hitman's gonna mute himself right now.
Oh my God.
You know, that was actually funny like 20 years ago, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah. It's not fun. It's not funny when it's not being used on you. The hitman gets it. We know you're a little soft around the edges. We get it. Hitman said you can go first. Hurry up. Don't waste the hitman's time. Don't make him fall asleep. Get your point across. The hitman's going on mute. So go ahead. Say your little argument or whatever you got to say.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go to Ari versus the People's Champ. So round one. And okay, before we start this, I want to thank MVO. I don't even know your real name, MVO, but that's like the most valid opinion. That's what it stands for. So wait, let me see if I'm doing this right. But I want to play. I wanna share a screen. No, what am I doing? All right. I want to share screen for MVO because he helped me with this the questions for this battle. So let me put his all right, MVO. I think I'm doing this right. Am I doing it right? All right, most valid opinion. He has a podcast, and I'm gonna post his link to his podcast in the chat so you guys can sign up to it and listen. MVO is the Brooklyn enforcer. If you say you're from Brooklyn, he's going to pull your Brooklyn card and he's gonna make sure that you are definitely Brooklyn's finest and you are definitely from Brooklyn. So definitely sign up for his podcast. He's definitely a boxing historian and boxing fan. He's not a casual. So yeah. I don't know how to take this off the screen. Let's see. All right, okay.
Nayka,
I'm gonna post his.
I wanted to ask you, so this was his topic, so he should go first because this was his point.
Where does
You want the
Inoue belong
Hitman to go first?
pound for pound? All right. So the first
No.
question for the first round. Let me ring the bell because. Okay, that bell didn't work. All right. Okay. So who wants to go? You want to? So you want Hitman to go first on where
So
does
yeah,
Inoue
Hitman goes first because this was his topic and mine is the other topic. So he goes first because he's
and
the
no,
one
and
that.
let me tell you, the other topic, Ari is definitely ready on that shit. So, Hitman, go first on where does Inoue belong on the pound for pound list? Because you said that he belongs in the top 5 or the top 3, if I remember in the DM messages.
Top 3.
Top 3. So, all right. So let me put my time on and tell the people why you think that Inoue belongs in the top 3 of the pound for pound list.
Let me know when the bell goes off.
All right, it's gone off because I don't know how to play it. So.
All right, as that jabroni stands up there sipping his little Corona or whatever he's sipping, this jabroni had the nerve to say Inoue doesn't deserve to be in the top 3 pound for pound. Well, let the Hitman tell you exactly why that's a load of monkey crap. You ready? He's not the only one with his little list. The Hitman took some notes because the Hitman's an actual student of the game. He doesn't make up excuses for his fighters losing. All right? Naoya Inoue, record 21-0, 18 knockouts. Championship record 16-0 with 13 knockouts. 3-weight world champion. Won the WBC flyweight title in only his 6th fight. Won the WBO title in his first fight at junior bantamweight. Moved up, matter of fact. Defended that title 7 times, got 6 stoppages. World Boxing Super Series winner, and currently ranked number 2 pound for pound by the Ring and TBRB, whatever that stands for. Now, this big jabroni has the nerve to say that is not top 3 pound for pound status, but he'll be quick to put Tank on the top for pound list for what? Beating Mario Barrios, for beating Yoriorkis Gamboa, for beating Leo Santa Cruz. I mean, come on, are you kidding that man? Come on, are you kidding that man? That's the most biased thing that the Hitman has ever heard in his life. This is a big pile of monkey crap. You know what? The Hitman's done. Let that big jabroni go tell his statement.
All right. Okay.
All right. So first things first. Top rank pound for pound
Wait,
is.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Wait, let me get my laugh out. I'm so sorry. Yeah, the jabroni is doing the most. Okay. Okay, Ari Poppin, you have the floor.
All right. So first things first. Top rank and Ring Magazine pound for pound rankings is straight up fucking trash. Right? You could throw them shits in the garbage because they are biased and they just don't. They only put 2 black fighters on their list per every list that they come out with. Number 1. Now Inoue, he's a good fighter, okay, but who the fuck has he beat that is like recognizable names here in the United States, right? He hasn't really fought Chocolatico. He had from Estrada. Like who the fuck did he beat? He got his fucking orbital bone broken by Nonito Donaire, who's no longer in his prime. He fights at an elite level, but Nonito Donaire is no longer in his prime. Okay, how do you cite Ring Magazine and Top Rank? ESPN as pound for pound sources when their whole list is comprised of ESPN fighters and Top Rank fighters? How do you leave Jermell Charlo out of the pound for pound list, but you have Inoue in the top 3? Inoue is a good fighter. He is, but he's not top 3 yet. Now, the pound for pound list, from my understanding, is a hypothetical. If these guys were in the same weight class with their levels of skills and their resume, how would they compete against each other? Now, if that happens, will Inoue beat Canelo?
Shut your mouth, jabroni. Time's
Will he
up.
beat Errol Spence?
All right.
No.
Shut your
Will
mouth.
he beat
You're right,
Jermell
you're
Charlo?
It
No.
doesn't matter what
Will
you
he beat
think.
Crawford?
The Hitman is the
No.
great one.
The time
Nobody
is up.
cares
The
what you're
time-
talking about. Your time is up.
the
It's
time-
over.
the
Dude,
time-
you're
Done.
a
the time
fucking
is up.
idiot.
Shut your mouth.
The time is up. This time is
corny ass dude
Your time
imitating
is
The
up.
Rock.
Shut your mouth.
Something that was
Shut
20
your
years
mouth.
ago, bro.
You're sensitive.
Grow
Shut
the
your
fuck
mouth.
up,
Take your hat
bitch
off.
ass.
Gonna
The
let y'all go
hitman
for
takes
like
the
30
hitman
seconds.
dares
Go
you to
ahead.
take your hat
Go.
off.
Y'all got 30 seconds.
You take your hat
Go
off, the
at
hitman
it.
will cash
Go,
out you
go.
$25.
You don't have $25, you broke ass.
Yo.
You don't have $25, you broke ass, and you don't have any hair, and it's never coming back. So quit dreaming.
That is right. I don't have any hair. I don't have any hair. But here's the funny thing. Hold on. Here's the funny thing. Your idol is bald. The Rock is bald. That's why you mad.
Cheap version of that big jabroni.
His idol, The Rock is bald.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Why is The Rock your idol? Why is he your idol? The Rock is bald, you dickhead. He's bald, you fucking dummy. And you're imitating a bald man. You want to be bald.
You're
Shithead.
nothing. You're a nobody. You're a peon. A blemish on the You're a blemish on the hitman's buttocks. You're nothing. You're nobody. Who are
blemish
you,
on
the
the
hitman?
wait, did you say the blemish on the
You run your mouth, but all the hitman hears is shut your mouth.
All right. Okay,
bro,
so
why don't you come up with
say.
original shit and stop imitating The Rock, you shithead?
Oh, shut your mouth.
All right, so everybody relax. So round 2. This is the round that I feel like Ari is very passionate about. He's very passionate about this. He wants to know what happened in Wilder versus Fury 2.
Hurry up and change your tampon, jabroni. Go ahead.
Ooh, okay. All right. I like the energy. I'm not even mad at it. So who wants to go first in this argument? Because Ari had me upload a lot of stuff, and I hope that I can play it for you the way you want me to do it. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm fucked up. So whatever plays is what plays. And then you can argue off the pictures. But the second round is what happened in Wilder versus Fury 2. Who wants to go first?
I can't wait for
Who wants to go first?
all right, you can go ahead and start crying.
I'll go.
Now. The hitman's gonna put
Listen,
himself
I'll go
on you.
first, but for this one, Nayka, I might need the full 3 minutes because Fury's history of cheating is pretty long.
Don't give him the full 3 minutes. Nobody wants to hear that. The hitman guarantees you'll lose viewers if you let him go for 3 minutes.
Let's
go
let's
for your
let the
minute
chat
30 seconds.
So you want Ari? No, if I give Ari 3 minutes, then I'll definitely give you 3 minutes. I'll let the chat vote. Do y'all want Ari to get 3 minutes? And
But twin, there's no reason for the hitman to go 3 minutes. The hitman can solve that whole thing in 20 seconds. Hitman don't need to go for 3 minutes. Come on, you know this.
But you don't. Do you? So you could go 20 seconds. You could go 20 seconds, and did you want Ari to go 3 minutes? If you
he can go ahead and go 3 minutes. I'm gonna take the minute.
All right,
30,
so Ari.
Just know if we all fall asleep.
So who do you want? Who wants to go first? Ari.
Let her go first. Let her go first.
Okay. You know. All right, so you know what? I'm good. So which pictures you want me to play first, Ari?
Well, I'm just gonna go. Well, you're gonna hear me call out, start with Steve Cunningham. But first things first.
What pictures?
For you to know how Fury cheated.
Dog, I'm fucked up.
No, I'm gonna let you know. So for people to understand how and why Fury cheated, you have to look at his history as a fighter, right? So if you go back when he fought Steve Cunningham, you can put those pictures up. In the second round of that fight, Steve Cunningham put him on his ass. And what does Fury do? He turns to his dirty tactics, starts choking Steve Cunningham, putting his weight on him, and at the end, he practically just put his forearm in his eye and knocked him out, right? Then you go to the Christian Hammer fight, right? Fury was made to change the gloves in that fight in the first round. The reason why they made him change the gloves. No, don't worry about the pictures. I
appreciate you doing that. I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
Right
you could leave that up. You could leave that up.
No, let me practice. Let me practice, dog.
That's fine. So you can leave that one up.
You sent me this picture right here.
Yeah. So in the Christian Hammer fight, Fury, they made him change the glove. After he was changed the glove because he had a rip in his thumb, whatever. He was trying to cheat. Then he fucking popped dirty after the fight for Nangelo, the PED. He sued UCAD so that he could hush them up and get the Klitschko fight. Right? Then he gets a Klitschko fight. He beats Klitschko, but what does he do in the rematch? He gets an ankle injury, and then he popped dirty for cocaine, plus the nandrolone, he was suspended.
Cocaína. Cocaína.
Sniffing that,
I'm gonna
yeah,
say Spanish
right?
for the Spanish viewers.
Right. Then in October of 2018, Nicholas Asbury, this picture is from Nicholas Asbury, was training with Fury, trying to get him ready for the Wilder fight. Now, what did Fury do? His fucking gloves had no padding while he was sparring, right? So Nicholas got suspicious, looked at it, and saw that there was no padding. Now you practice the way you're gonna fight. So practically, Fury was practicing to fucking cheat. That's what he was doing. And then when
Wait,
he
wait, let me pause you, Ari, because Dave C said, Nayka, you're helping the fighter. No. Ari sent me pictures. I didn't say that people couldn't send me pictures, and he was prepared. So relax, my dude. He sent me pictures, so I'm posting them. I'm not helping nobody. If you send me pictures and you want me to post them, and I know how to post them, I'm gonna post them. I'm not helping nobody. Relax, my dude. Relax.
Nayka, can you post the
Continue.
pictures of the Wilder versus Fury one?
Let me see if I can try. Hold on 1 second, sir. While the Fury one?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me see. Let me see. Is this the one? I don't know. Is this the one?
It's okay. Just post. I'll look.
Yeah, it is. I
Okay.
got it.
Wilder Fury one. Look at his left hand, his left glove. How that glove is hanging lower than what it's supposed to be. Look how he's punching Wilder with the fucking palm. It's an illegal punch.
Look at the way
Right.
he's punching Wilder.
Look at it. Right. Now, if you look at the second fight, if you want to post those pictures, how his glove before the fight was already dented. His right glove before the fight was dented, and you can clearly see it. If you can post the pictures of the second Wilder versus Fury 2.
Okay. Wait. So
That's
you
of
want
the
me to see all
the
that?
first fight. That's
All
of the
right.
first fight.
Let me tell you, Ari had me doing a lot over here.
Look at his fucking right glove. Look at his left one. Fucking illegal cheating ass motherfucker with his gloves.
Ari 2. Let's see. Is this the one? Is that the one?
Yes. Look at his right glove, how it's dented. Now, this is during the fight. That's during the fight. If you look during his ring walk, you could see the way the light shines from the gloves. That shit was already fucking tampered with before he even got in the ring. Look how dented that glove is. Now, go back to, let me see if the other one comes up.
All right. So let me see. There's one more.
It's
Yo,
the
let me
one
tell
that
you, Ari had me doing a lot of work on this fucking.
So basically, long story short, when Fury finds adversity, he resorts to cheating. That's what he does. That's what he's done his whole life. Why is he pulling out of this third fight? Why?
I got a pee-pee. Oh my god, I got
No, that's fine. That's the first one. But
right.
but regardless, that's what he does. Whenever he
You have
gets
a
dropped
lot
on
of
his ass
information to do.
by when he gets put on his ass by Cunningham by Steve Cunningham, he starts with the dirty tactics. Versus Christian Hammer to get as eliminator fight, he resorts to the dirty tactics and the PED. Then he falls for Nandrolone. So yeah, all Fury does whenever he faces adversity, he cheats, he lies, he finds way to get out of the fight. That's pretty much what he's done. He went to arbitration to get out of the third fight.
I'm going to take a lead. This guy sucks. Are you done? Are you finally done? Please tell us you're done. Please tell the hitman you just finished with this. Please.
I'm not finished. Let me hear you talk. Go ahead.
God. All right. Hurry up and finish.
No. Say what you got to say.
No. Just hurry up and finish. Just please hurry up.
Say what you got to say. Say what you got to say.
Just finish. Hurry up and finish, please.
Say what you got
to say.
We
can't take it anymore. We cannot take it anymore. Everybody in the comments is going to sleep. Just please hurry up and finish this. Hitman's going on.
Say what you got to say.
Let you just run your mouth. Go ahead.
Say what you got to say.
Are you done?
Bro,
Look,
just
see,
say what you gotta
Nayka went to
say.
go take a piss. Are you done?
Say what you gotta say, dummy.
Are you done? Answer the question. Are you done?
Say what
Okay,
you
so
gotta say.
go ahead, Jabroni, because yeah, I did have to pee because I'm drinking. Oh my god.
Yeah, see, she had to take a piss. That's how
I had
bad
to
that
break.
whole
I had to.
presentation sucked. Are you done? Because you get an F. If you was
All
in my
right,
class,
so
I would have
Jabroni, go
made fun
ahead
of
and
you and
go
got suspended
because
for it.
I
Are
gave
you
Ari
done?
more than 3 minutes, and then you know what? I gave you more than 3 minutes, and you made me do a lot of homework trying to put all the shit on the screen, love. All right, so go ahead. Jabroni, People's Champ, go ahead. Why? What happened in Wilder versus Fury too?
All right, I'm gonna explain to this bald-headed goof exactly what had happened. You
I
ready?
mean, we don't have to insult people, you know. Even though I'm all about
No,
it when
trust
we're.
me. The hitman definitely has to insult this dude. This dude's been running his mouth for the longest time. The hitman. Look,
Ay.
I'm gonna debunk this whole situation, right? We're not even gonna need a round 3. So here's how this goes. You ready? The first Wilder and Fury fight. Did Fury not fight on the back foot? Did he not implement footwork? Did he not pop the jab? Did he not try to evade Wilder's right hand? Did he not fight a defensively tactical fight? Fury, that first fight, wanted to stay out of the arm's reach of the right hand. He didn't want to get hit by it. He wanted to make Wilder miss, make him pay, sting him with jabs, and win a points victory. That's what happened. Yes or no?
Which is the reason
yes
why.
Or no?
Shut the fuck
Yes
up.
Or no?
Which is the reason why Fury.
Yes or no?
No,
I
there's
don't
no
want to
yes
hear
or
your
no
voice.
answer. There's no yes or no
yes
answer.
Or no.
Fury, no, there's no yes or no answer. Fury
Yes or no?
extended his left glove so that he could
Yes
have
or
a
no?
reach
Yes or
advantage.
no?
That's why his
Yes
left
or
glove
no?
was
Can you
not out
answer the
properly,
question?
so
Can
that
you answer
he
the question?
could have a reach
Answer the
advantage to
question.
keep Wilder
Answer the
away.
question.
That's what
Answer
he
the
did,
question.
which is
Answer
why
the
his
question.
left glove
Answer the
was
hitman's
was
question.
on
Answer
illegally,
the hitman's
giving him
question.
an
The hitman wants
illegal
to know yes
advantage.
or no. You're taking up the
Yes or
hitman's
no?
time.
Okay,
Hitman got important things to do
so
after this. All right.
we need a yes or no so that I can go to the next guy. Ask the
Yes
question
or
again.
no?
On what? Be specific with the question.
Did Fury fight?
He fought a defensive style,
Okay,
but
you answered
he
the
had
question.
his
You answered
glove
the question.
on
Shut your
to
mouth.
give
Mute your
himself an
mic.
illegal
Mute
reach
your mic.
advantage. That's
Mute your mic.
exactly
You
what he
answered the
did.
question. You answered the question. All right. You answered the question.
All right, so I'm
Prove my point.
gonna ask the people in the chat who won this argument. I'm going to go with Ari with number 1, and then Hitman number 2.
Okay, so back to what the hitman was saying. First fight, Fury fought a technically brilliant fight. Doubled the jab up, stayed on the outside, made Wilder miss all his right hand bombs, except for the one that landed in the 12th and the one that landed in the 9th. All right. The second fight. Don't know if you know this. Probably don't because you're a goof. There's ways you can change in camp. You got a long time to train for a fight. You got 8 weeks to train for a fight. That's 2 months to train for a fight. All right. There is no way that Fury is not going to be able to move trainers. The Sugar Hill Stewart, the nephew of the great Emmanuel Stewart, not be able to change. Fury is 6'9", 275 pounds. You mean to tell me a guy that big can't walk down a guy that is 2 inches shorter than him, about what, 40, 50 pounds lighter than him? I mean, come on, use your head. Use your head. And you're, oh, he cheated, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. Look, right? Wilder made up, the suit was too heavy. Trainer spiked my water, blah, blah, this and that. And you want to bring up these gloves. Let me ask you this, right? You never answer this question. You ready? How is JD's going to go in the back, watch Fury get his hands wrapped, watch the gloves get put on Fury? Mind you, Wilder himself gets to look at the gloves Fury's got because they got to all inspect the gloves. Just because they don't put that on TV doesn't mean it doesn't happen. Watch Floyd versus Maidana. If it was that big of a deal, Wilder could have complained about it right there. Did he? No. Did he complain about it during the fight? No. Did JD say something? No. None of them said nothing. So basically, you mean to tell me that JD's let Wilder go out there and get his ass beat? Wilder was okay with that, but he's mad at Mark Brealey for saving his life? I mean, come on. Be realistic. You're a grown man. You look to be about maybe 47 years old at the youngest.
Well,
Use
we're not
your
gonna
head.
do age. We're not gonna do the age thing because hey, I'm 40, so you know what? We're not gonna do the age thing.
You look 20.
But you know what? I appreciate you, Hitman. You probably get 2 points from me. But the chat is saying that Jabroni has won this round. Well, the whole entire round. I think I'm going to bring y'all back if y'all still on the chat at the end of the debate. But everybody's saying that you took it, Hitman. Ari, are you okay? Or no? Okay. All right.
Round three.
I'm good.
Okay.
You want to go round three? What's round three? What was round three?
No, y'all went way more than round 3, yo. So I want to get everybody else to fucking debate. All right. If y'all want to come back, I think I'm gonna come back on with everybody if they want to debate, and maybe ask people in the chat if they have questions and they want to debate against y'all. I'll add them to the stream too. But right now, it looks like Hitman took this, and you know that's just what it is. All right. Okay.
Hitman got one final closing statement.
What's that?
If you smell what the Hitman is cooking.
No, Ari's mad.
You corny as fuck, bro.
Yeah, and you just got your candy ass whipped. You got embarrassed. Shut your mouth. Know your role. Know your role. Shut your mouth. No need to speak. Take that little glass bottle you got. Dump all that little 1.2% alcoholic beverage it is. Fill it back up with monkey piss. Turn it sideways and stick it straight up your candy ass. You lost. Right. You got. Right, we don't even need to go for a third round.
Well, no, we're
Come
not,
on, that was
y'all
a
went
one-sided
way more than
beatdown.
3 rounds.
Come on.
So I'm gonna remove y'all, and then I'm gonna add the next one. Okay. All right. All right. So who's next? Oh, yo, this is a lot when you're drinking. So we're gonna do Trey at the stream, and we're gonna do Julius Streeter.
Yo, let's go. Nakai,
Yo, oh my god.
Yeah, that was wild.
That was a little bit wild, right?
Hey, yo, shout out to Hitman. Hey, I'm gonna need to follow Hitman because that shit's
yeah.
hilarious.
So you know, if they're still on the stream when we're done, then I'll let them get back on and y'all can just have at it. So for y'all, the questions were, the first one is, where does Deontay Wilder skills rank amongst his fellow heavyweights?
Okay.
Who wants to go first? You, Julius?
Yeah, I can go first. I would like to say, listen, skills mean the ability to do something well. That's skills. All right. Now, I'm not about to sit up here and say that Deontay Wilder technique is great, but you got to give him credit for one thing, and that's his ability to knock guys out. And you don't just go in the ring and just knock guys out, just go in there, throw power, and you hit somebody. That don't happen at the top level. Luis Ortiz was a guy nobody wanted to fight. Deontay knocked him out twice. Same type of fight each time. He didn't just knock him out. He lost rounds, showed toughness, but he beat him. He beat him with a jab, straight right hand, and he got an ability to line guys up. If you watch Deontay Wilder fights, even with Fury is a lot better than Deontay Wilder technically and everything. But how did they fight? Now they done fought 18, 19 rounds. He knocked him down 2 times. He knocked him down by doing what? Jab, right hand. The second time, jab, right hand, left hook. The guy, you got to give the guy credit for being able to line these guys up. You don't get to 42-1-1 with 40 knockouts or 41 knockouts and not having any type of skills. You don't beat Ortiz, draw with Fury on the first fight, and not have skills. I mean, you can look at even Malik Scott got more skills than Wilder did. But Wilder, I'm just saying, a lot of guys, that just show you his technique is not good. That Malik Scott, Stavern had more technique, better technique. But yet the guy still was able to win those fights. And that's basically what I'm saying. There's no way that you can get in a boxing ring with no skills or no technique and have 10 heavyweight title defenses. How you do that? You got to have some skills somewhere. The skills, like I said, is not what the average person is really looking at, or his skills aren't what you would technically say, oh, that looked like Floyd Mayweather out there. That's beautiful technique. Every fight is not like that. Look at Michael Spinks.
So you done.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so Trey.
First of all, give credit where credit is due. The record speaks for itself. But like I told the gentleman in the chat, He's an eyesore to watch. The most important thing, if we're talking technique or skill or whatever, the most important thing is footwork. He has zero footwork. You're bringing up multiple fights where he's had experience in one fight. All it takes is going back to watch the tape, see what works, and institute it in a second fight. He's been able to concentrate and work on one particular skill from one match to a rematch. Again, and not only that, with the exception of Fury, he has the advantage in a lot of his fights. He's already a great athlete. I give him that much credit. He's a great athlete, but he has the reach advantage, the timing advantage against everybody he's been in there important with the exception of Fury. But here's the problem. In each of those fights, let's see, Areola, Stavine, and that Polish gentleman that he fought, he got injured. Why did he get injured from each fight? Because he has no technique. He has multiple arm injuries in his bicep, triceps, and his hands, all because he has no technique. Now, yeah, he's done great. He's looked great in this new camp. And honestly, Fury running back to the UK benefits Wilder more than it does Fury.
Hey, Nayka, let me add one thing too.
If I let you add one thing,
Power's generated.
If I let you add one thing, then he got to do one thing too.
He can do that. That's fine. Power is generated by the legs. You don't just knock nobody out with your arms and your waist. It's generated through the legs. So you're talking about technique.
A lot of his knockouts are arm punches. There's only with the exception of the Ortiz fight and the Stevlin fight, where he actually plants his feet and actually turns at the hips.
You don't think that he did that in the Tyson Fury fight when he knocked Tyson Fury almost out?
Bro, he went full windmill against Areola, and Areola was out of shape. He's like this.
Okay, but we said I said a different fight. I said you didn't see that against Tyson Fury.
The majority of his fights are just like that.
But you're talking about 42 wins, 41 knockouts.
We're talking about,
and you're saying no technique at all.
Outside of Fury, Louise, AJ, who else can we name? There's like 5.
But bro, you just named 5 title defenses.
Outside of Wilder.
But you just named 5 title defenses though.
Because the heavyweight division is popping these days, right?
All right, gotcha.
Right.
All right, so y'all done with that one? So we're gonna go with will Adrian Broner win another legitimate world title before he retires?
Well, the way that the fans look at these titles now, I don't think even if he wins a title, I don't think anyone will give him credit. But as let's say like he beats a legit guy, that depends on Adrian Broner. And I think it's not a matter of his technique, it's not a matter of his skills, it's more so a matter of his mental health. Something's wrong with Adrian Broner. Like Tyson Fury has taken the mental health thing and ran with it, and everyone's giving him a pass. But when it's Adrian Broner, he's getting called everything but mentally sick. If he's mentally in it and he really wants it, I can put him up against anybody, whether it be a 140, which I don't think he can make 140, but 147, he gives anybody a hard time at 147. And it would have to be somebody trash at 154, because the guys at 154, there's a lot of power up at 154, but a lot of those guys, they're terrible defensively. So he has a shot, but if he goes in there against a big puncher at 154, he probably gets his head knocked off. But I like what he does. His record speaks for itself. Multi-division champion. Can't take nothing away from AB. But a legit shot at this point, at his age and his mental state, I'm going to say no, but I'm also going to say yes, it is extremely possible.
All right, so that was actually 1 minute and 30 seconds.
That's all I need.
Okay.
That's all I need.
Yeah.
So yeah, the question again for people who missed it: will Adrian Broner win another legitimate world title before he retires? I thought he was retired, but continue.
Yeah, I like Adrian Broner, but I have to be honest. I don't see him winning the world title again. He would have to beat someone like Josh Taylor or a Earl Spence or Bud Crawford or Jamel Charlo or a Lubin Castano. All these different guys that's going to be the champion between 140 and 54. I don't even see him beating Tank Davis. So no, he will not. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know nothing about Adrian Broner mental health because he could be doing this just for the TV, the likes, and for when he fights, people tune in because he always one of the highest rated fighters as far as when he fight. But look at what he did against Pacquiao. Man, it's over. Look, everybody liked Broner, but it's over. He's not winning any more titles. That's it.
Wait. Now, I'm not going to say that he won the fight against Manny, but
I didn't say he won no fight against Manny. No, I said he didn't even throw 20 punches around, bro.
But
you can't even make an excuse for that one.
Let's just wait real quick. That's the only drawback. He didn't let his hands go. He didn't have the output, but nobody can match Manny's output. That's just by default. But if we want to look at the tape, we want to slow it down a little bit. Broner was landing the cleaner punches.
Now hold up.
Out of 2 rounds, Manny was crazy.
What type of slowdown do you want to do? I mean, you want to make it like a turtle, a snail? This guy didn't land no punches, man.
The first 4 or 5 rounds, Adrian was landing the cleaner shots. Now, like I said, Manny was throwing more, and Manny picked it up later on, midway and all the way to the end of the fight. But the first 4 or 5, you could give 2 or 3 of those rounds to Adrian if his output was higher.
Trey, I came up.
Higher. That's all I'm
saying.
Trey,
I only came up here, Trey, to talk boxing, but I think I'm gonna have to cancel you because nobody can. I mean, Adrian Broner lost 12 out of 12 rounds, or maybe 11. He won nothing.
But like I said,
we basing it on what we saw.
All right, so wait. All right, so we went past 3 minutes, so I'm gonna ask the last question. And while I'm doing this question, I want the chat to vote 1 or 2, and Trey is number 1 if he's winning the debate, and Julius Streeter is number 2. So the last question is: if Adrian retired today, is he a Hall of Fame?
Y'all look stunned. You want to go first, Jay?
Y'all look stunned.
If we going off
1 or 2,
if we're going off of fights, as much as I like Adrian Broner, he got to do more to get in the Hall of Fame. Because if you look at the fights that he's won, and he's had a good career, I would have to say that Paulie Malignaggi is his best win. Period. He hasn't defeated anyone else. I mean, he had a draw against Jesse Vargas. He lost to Mikey. He lost to Manny. Granados was a fight that could have went either way. He got beat up by Madonna. I mean, I'm gonna have to say no, unless he can come up with some big wins at the end of his career. Right now, what he's done, he's not a Hall of Famer. He's not even close to it right now. He's a good guy. He had a good career. He made good money. Not a Hall of Famer.
Oh, okay.
All right, Trey.
Okay, cool. Yes, he's a Hall of Famer. You don't win championships in multiple weight classes, whether you question who he beat for the title or you don't. On paper, he won the chip in 2 different weight classes. You don't neglect 2 different weight classes and don't put him in the Hall of Fame. Yes, you're right about everything you just said, but even with the fights that he lost, he's never been put out. Even Maidana didn't even put him away. And Maidana mopped the floor with him. He still didn't put him away. Manny, as great as Manny is, even at his age, he didn't put him away. Adrian Broner brings so many people to the sport just to see him lose. And a lot of times, he loses. But when he wins, you can't deny what he does in the ring.
I'm gonna put it to you like this: Robert Guerrero, right? You wouldn't say that Robert Guerrero is a Hall of Famer, right?
No, Robert Guerrero.
Okay, Robert Guerrero won titles at 26. He won titles at 30. He won interim and regular titles at 35 and 40. And those are the same type of weight classes that Broner, 30 to 47, won.
Well, I mean,
but hold up a second. You just said that if a guy win in multiple titles in multiple weight classes, he should automatically make it into the Hall of Fame. I just gave you a guy that won in multiple weight classes, and you said
you can't even name anybody on Guerrero's resume.
Well, Guerrero fought Mayweather. I mean, he beat Andre Berto. Guerrero beat Andre Berto
at 147.
Okay? So I'm just saying,
Andre Berto.
No, well, you can't name
Andre Berto.
You can't name one fighter on Adrian Broner resume that's better that he beat. That's better than Berto. You can't name one guy.
You can't name Guerrero.
All right, so wait.
You can't name anybody on Guerrero's resume before 140.
Okay.
Yeah, he won. You exactly right. He won multiple championships in multiple divisions, but you can't name a single guy on his resume before he got to 140.
Oh, come on, man.
All right. So per the chat, Julius Streeter, you have taken this battle. They all voted for number 2. Trey, I feel like he's making that face like,
Trey, that was good, Trey.
I feel like you're giving that face like, you fucking bitch. You told me. You just, I don't know.
Trey, that was good. You just, Trey, you did good, man. You just was in love with Adrian Broner, man.
It was close. It was close. I won 2s and 1s, so I'm gonna give it to Julius.
All right.
So I'm gonna go to the next battle because I want everybody to get in before
it's
too late. And then
you too, sir.
And,
down, baby.
All right.
Thanks again for joining, you guys. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
All right. Remove from screen. Remove from screen. All right, checkmate after stream. And because let me tell you, these two right here, in my DM, they was doing the most. So I need y'all to give the same. I need y'all to give the same energy y'all was doing in my fucking DM because y'all was doing the most. Y'all was DMing me like 2 o'clock in the morning, even though I be up. But y'all was doing 2 o'clock in the morning.
I'm I'm a 3 hours of time difference, so it's a little 3 hour time difference. So
okay.
But yeah, what's up, Ivan? You here?
De Chigones. Am I saying that right? Mexicanos. We got Mexico.
Tell him to unmute his mic.
Unmute your mic, Ivan.
He ready to go night night.
It looks like he's close, right? Ivan. Ivan.
Unmute your mic, coward.
You know what? You might take round 1 just by fucking being on the mic.
And you know what I said? And I even I said, let him ask all the questions. Let him, because I'm going to knock him out regardless because I know where he's coming from. I don't follow that propaganda bullshit. I know what, I just know the truth and it is what it is. So Ivan, unmute your mic.
Ivan.
Hit him in the DMs on Twitter.
Let me make a plug.
Hit him on Twitter and let him unmute it.
Okay, I'm gonna do a plug while he's doing that. Let me see. Hold on. I don't know what I'm doing here. Share my screen. So tomorrow I'll be on Women Crush Wednesdays with the ladies talking shit about whatever's going on boxing. Let me pull up this right here because Ivan does
Hey, let me find out Ivan got the Rona. Let me find out he was training with Tyson Fury.
Okay, so tomorrow you'll catch me on Woman Crushing It Wednesdays on In the Ring with Christine. Tomorrow at I think it's about 8:30 p.m. So don't miss that. I'll be on there talking shit tomorrow. So hope to see you guys there. I'll be talking shit about all the fights that Golden Boy.
Saludos a toda la raza mexicana.
He's back. Ivan is back.
Si solo que se le
Viva
cabala
México.
todas.
Viva México.
Nosotros
Okay.
estamos ustedes.
Escúchame.
Okay, viva México. Okay. All right. So let's see what y'all debate about. Because were you doing some homework, Ivan, or what were you doing?
He was drinking some carriage. That's what he was doing.
Let me tell you, Checkmate been doing a lot of shit talking on Twitter, and I pronounce it
as always.
Twitter, TWITTA Twitter. That's the way. Or maybe you know what? I'm not spelling right now because I'm drinking. But all right, so this is Checkmate versus Ivan. I'm gonna sound the bell. You don't? Oh well. So the first round. Is Tank Davis the biggest star at 130 and 135? Who wants to go first?
No.
So Ivan's gonna go first. He says no.
Let Ivan go first.
He's the biggest sucker at 130, 135. Why is he moving up to 140 when he has Teal, Ryan, Loma? He's been dunking Loma for years. So all of a sudden he wants to move up to 140 and chase greatness. He's being carefully matched. That's what he's being.
You done? Was that it?
Bring it on, Mr. Checkmate. Bring it on. I get it. I left you guys speechless. I'm right. Tank is afraid. I even told you once. I think it was last week. I bet it $100 that Ryan Garcia beats Tank Davis easy.
Well, you're gonna lose. See, again, I don't understand your delusion. You know, for whatever reason, you just basically choose to close your eyes and act like you don't see Tank Davis' skill. Act like you don't see what he does in the ring. Act like you don't see the generational talent that he brings to the ring. Okay, so whenever you're talking about what Ryan's going to do, that doesn't make any sense. Ryan has absolutely fought nobody. The only name that you guys bring up for Ryan as far is Luke Campbell. Who is Luke Campbell? He's a glorified C- gatekeeper. He's never won a championship. He's never won anything. So when you talk about Ryan Garcia, you're talking about somebody who's propaganda artificially anointed. That is the reason why the ring had him ranked as number 2 in that division. Why? He's done absolutely nothing. Okay, so I'm going to take your money. I accepted your bet, as I always. Every time I bet with you, Ivan, I take your money. You're my personal bank. Thank you for investing in my Bitcoin.
Okay.
Okay.
Why doesn't he fight Loma? Teal. Why is he fighting?
Why
Barrios?
doesn't he fight?
Besides Barrios,
okay.
Who was Barrios before he fought Tank?
Okay, well, let me listen. Let's try to keep this cool. You keep asking me. I can go on and on and on, but I want the moderator to ask the question so I can have my time to answer without jumping over you.
You know what?
Okay,
Make the moderator do her job. Make the moderator do her fucking job. You know what? And I'm not doing it right now. So let me get the next question, yo.
Wait, right, but I never answered. Well, he got his first question, but you walked away.
Davis
So
the biggest star at 130 and 135. That was the question.
Okay, now it's my turn. Let me respond. Okay, absolutely. Tank is the face. You already
135 or 130. Ryan Garcia is the biggest star at that weight.
Yeah.
Are you done or are you finished? Are you finished or are you done? Take your time, Ivan. I don't want to jump over you, but I don't want you to jump over me. Are you finished or are you done? Take your time. Okay, absolutely. Who brings the crowds out? Tank. Who gives the most exciting shows? Tank. Okay, from 130 to 140, he is the face. From 130 to 140, they are all calling his name. Okay, Tank does not have to chase anybody. They all want to be in his space. Now, when you ask why did he fight Loma, Loma said once he unifies the titles, I made video after video of this. You've seen my videos, Ivan. You're a fan of mine. Listen. He actually said, Loma said, once I unify the titles, I will fight. I want to organize a fight with Gervonta Davis. Okay. Now, what happened? He lost. So therefore, that fight was not able to take place because Loma did not take up his end of the bargain. Okay. Now, when we talk about those faces, we got to look at those. You guys always talk about Tank's resume. Who was the last person Devin fought? Was that better than Tank's last two opponents? Who was the last person Loma fought? Was that better than last Tank's last two opponents? Because when you talk about Teofimo was the prospect of the year. Okay, prior to that, he fought another prospect in Nakatani. So how all of a sudden Teofimo with 15 fights all of a sudden qualify as a bona fide star? No, he's not. That's the reason why he even had to drop out his Thriller fight and get the Rona that made him lose his voice. Okay? No, Tank is the star. Everybody's chasing Tank. Why? Because he's a proven star. Not only in filling the stands, but he's a proven star with the dramatics in the ring with his skill. So yes, Tank is the face of 130 and 135.
Is a proven star.
Woo.
What was the
Well, how many? Okay. How many pay-per-views does Loma have? How many pay-per-view buys does Loma have? How many pay-per-view buys does Devin Haney has? How many pay-per-view buys does Teofimo has? How many pay-per-view buys does Ryan Garcia have? Zero.
But they're bringing the eyeballs on ESPN.
All right, so let me go to the next question. So the first question was, is Tank the biggest star at 130 and 135? The next question is Tank the best fighter at 130 and 135?
Nope.
Who's that? That was no.
He's the undisputed champion. Well, you know, with the franchise belt and all that crap. If Tank Davis calls himself a 3-division champion and all he wins is regular titles, then Teo's an undisputed champion. Because even that Loma win is better than anything that Tank has done. Tank has struggled against Gamboa. Who's Gamboa? His best name on his resume, it's a 122-pound fighter, Leo Santa Cruz. Or someone that Checkmate calls a future Hall of Famer, which is laughable. There is no way in hell Leo Santa Cruz makes the Hall of Fame.
But the question was, is Tank the best fighter at 130 and 135?
No.
That's
Lopez and Loma beat Tank.
Ivan says no.
Garcia
says no. Okay. All right, so checkmate. And is Tank Davis the best fighter at 130 and 135?
Absolutely, 100%. First of all, he's talking about who he struggled. Gamboa landed 13% of his punches against Tank. Tank dominated and won 11 out of the 12 rounds, gave Gamboa 1 round. Tank did better than Devin Haney did against Gamboa. Tank did better than Terrence Crawford did against Boa, if you look at the numbers. Landed 13%. Gamboa threw over 600 punches and only landed 13%. And so no. And when it comes to Loma struggled 5 out of his last 6 fights. Loma struggled against Pedraza, which Tank destroyed. Loma struggled against Luke Campbell. Loma struggled against Linares, who floored him. Okay, Loma struggled against Teofimo, obviously. Can you name me one fighter Tank has struggled against? Not one. Okay. When you look at his skills, when you look at his fast twitches, when you look at his, I'm going to take the power away from it, but just look at his jab, his crisp. Look at his foot speed. Look at his balance in the ring. He's never off balance. You've never seen him hurt.
Somebody in the comments, I'm just going to read this. Somebody in the comments said that Tank struggled against a one-legged Gamboa.
Bingo.
Okay, now I see. I can't read the comments right now, but I'll answer your question. Now, how does Tank struggle against the one-legged Gamboa when Tank? Did he have that one leg when he put him down, or did he put him down before he had one leg? Okay, and subsequently he put him down 2 other times. No, he got that one leg. But first of all, how did he just have one leg when he threw 600 punches? He threw over 600 punches. He didn't have a problem throwing punches, but all of a sudden he had a problem with one leg. If he had a problem with one leg, then Tank would have knocked him down 10 times. As I stated, Tank did better against Gamboa and statistically dominated, did better than Devin Haney did against Gamboa. Did better than Terrence Crawford did Gamboa. I've made videos, the numbers are out there. Landed 13%. So don't say how he struggled against Gamboa. I don't get that.
I didn't say
okay.
I was reading the comments, so relax.
No. I'm saying I'm just saying. So the thing about it, the what I give the criticism of Tank's situation about Gamboa, he only went for the knockout. Okay, that was the least punches you ever seen him throw, and he was only throwing for the knockout, and he still dominated. Okay, when a fighter throws 600 punches and only lands 13%, what do you call that?
Okay.
What do you call
so
it?
I'm gonna ask the chat to vote
at 130 and 135, what is he doing at 140?
Okay.
Why is he not fighting the best at 135?
Okay. Nayka.
Wait, relax. Let me ask the third question, and then I want the chat to vote on Checkmate Boxing is vote 1, and then Ivan, which is El Chigon de Chigones, is vote 2. Put in the chat who y'all think is winning so far. And the third question is, does Tank Davis belong in the top 10 pound for pound? Once again, before y'all even answer, I want to shout out MVO, Most Valid Opinion, for helping me with these questions. So who wants to go first on that? Does Tank Davis belong in the top 10 pound for pound list?
No, he doesn't, because like I said, all he's getting is all these regular belts. He has business at 130 and 135. But then again, Mayweather Promotions is steering him away from the top guys at 130, 135. He has no business fighting at 140. If he wants to be great
you breathing
at
hard,
140,
put your
fight
on mute.
Why doesn't he fight Josh Taylor? He's fighting the secondary belt. Nobody counts that belt. The man to beat at 140, if he wants to be great and he wants to be in the pound for pound list, fight Josh Taylor, fight Lomachenko, fight Teal Lopez, fight those guys. What is he doing fighting Leo Santa Cruz? What is he doing fighting Gamboa? Those are all guys that are way past their prime. Fight someone in their prime. Before Barrios fought Tank, nobody knew who Barrios was. Tank does not even deserve to be in the top 15 pound for pound.
Yeah, let me unmute Checkmate. So Checkmate, have at it. The chat is voting 1 and 2, and 1 is Checkmate, and 2 is Ivan, aka El Chigon de Chigones. And then you know what, chat? After they go, I'm gonna let people hop in the chat on the live for the people that are still up in the battle. Y'all want to hop on the chat and debate against them, because I'm fucked up. So yeah. All right, go ahead, Checkmate.
Okay, ready? All right. So the question, just rephrase the question again.
All right. The question was, does Tank belong in the top 10 pound for pound?
Okay, let's do this. Okay, first of all, top 10 pound for pound. We're going to look at it. You keep saying his belt means nothing. Tank is the first, the only fighter that you know that since you've been alive that has ever held a title in 130, 135, and 140 simultaneously. You say the regular, aka it's actually called the WBA World Championship belt. It's not called the regular belt. That was the original belt. Okay, the WBA Super was invented in the 2000s when Lennox Lewis was champion because he suggested to the WBA that they make that so he doesn't have to fight mandatories. So all the other greats, Sugar Ray Leonard, Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, guess what? They had the WBA World. Now, you know who else had the WBA World? In 2018, guess what? Inouye had the WBA World title. In 2018, Manny Pacquiao had the WBA World title. In 2018, so the Manny Pacquiao, Inouye, and Canelo had the WBA World Championship title. And who did the Canelo fight for that? Rocky Fielding. Okay, so again, so don't all of a sudden try to dismiss this title when these people that I just named, these three fighters who were listed as pound for pound in 2018 when they won the title. Okay, now, no, I didn't interrupt you. I did not interrupt you. Okay, now
all right,
now
so
listen.
let me tell you. Wait. So that was.
I'm sorry.
A minute. That was 1:30. And per the chat, it looks like Checkmate took this round. I mean, this battle. So what I want to do is now I'm gonna post the link in the chat, and if somebody wants to come on and debate against somebody that's already in the chat here, then y'all welcome to talk your shit.
I wasn't done. I know you wasn't done, Checkmate. I wasn't done, Nayka.
I don't have anything.
But you
I don't have anything
I
against.
look, I can give you 12 hours
I don't have
and you
anything
still won't
against
be done.
Checkmate.
You could go on all night, yo. That's just what it is. I can give you 12 hours and you
I told you I'm catching a body.
I know you're catching
I'm telling you I'm catching a body.
And how long? No.
You want to as much as Wilder beat Fury in the second fight.
I just caught a body. I destroyed all of your arguments. Period. Name one fighter from 130 and 135 that can go up and beat and go up and beat Barrios. Name one.
All right, so
Name one.
I'm adding the link in the chat. If anybody wants to hop on and maybe debate one of these guys, Hitman, I'm gonna put him back in there. Julie, is she gonna put him back there? Because everybody's battle is done.
So did I win? I didn't see. So what's up, Judge? Did you make your decision?
Wait.
Look, this dude said he gonna text me talking about peace out. Look at him, he's running. Look at him. Why are you gonna run, Ivan?
So who wants? If I put the link in the comments, if anybody wants to join in and battle one of these guys here, or just like have any questions, or like they want to go head to head.
So did you officially give me the title?
Yes.
Nayka?
Checkmate, you won. you
I'm still here. Let's keep arguing. You said Muhammad Ali and all that. Yeah, that's when they didn't have the super title. The WBA title is so watered down. It's not even funny.
Oh wait! I'm posting the link to his podcast. Hold on. Wait, I'm posting the link to NBL.
I won. I don't care what anybody says. I won.
Isn't this? No, that's not how it goes, Ivan.
That's
how we go by chat. You don't say who wins.
Ivan, get your candy ass back in here. You can't say you won and then you leave. What are you doing?
Here's the actual link to if anybody wants to jump in and
listen.
Join.
My thing is, people
relax.
try.
Let it go. If I posted the wrong link, I posted the right link. Now relax.
Listen, people question Tank's skills, but he shows improve. Tank, he may get his little out the ring troubles, but you never hear him causing trouble with other boxers. They all call his name. And all he does is show improve in dramatic fashion. He had 2 Fight of the Years back to back. 2 Fight of the Years back to back. Loma, now let me get this. Loma has never qualified to be a top 5 pound for pound. How can Loma be qualified to be a top 5 pound for pound when he won his first title and when he was 1-1? How the hell does a person lose a fight and then get the next chance to fight for the same title again? It doesn't work that way. And then get number 6 pound for pound, number 7 pound for pound with a 6-1 title, and then number 1 pound for pound with a 9-1 record. Listen, all of this is propaganda artificially anointed. Stop trying to diss Tank to uplift your propaganda.
Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. Pump the fucking
Checkmate.
brakes.
Relax,
bro. I have Matthew Brown, aka Most Valid Opinion.
Your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, it's New York in the building. Let's
You already know what it is. New York is in the building.
Anybody want to proclaim they're from Brooklyn? He's a fucking Brooklyn.
You won your debate.
Yo, Brooklyn, son.
But you making me want to change my vote because you don't know when to shut the fuck up, man. You won. Learn when to shut up. You gotta learn when to be.
Will you shut the fuck up, nigga? They was asking me a fucking question, you fucking idiot. Shut the fuck up. How about you battle me? How about you battle me? How about you battle me, bitch ass nigga? You run to your mouth. You pick a fucking topic so I can kick your dick in the dirt, nigga.
And anytime you ready.
How about that? How about you pick a topic so I can bury your punk ass next to I run to your goddamn dick suckers?
Anytime you
ready. Pick the topic, nigga. Pick a topic. Pick a topic. Pick a fucking topic.
Un saludo a toda la raza mexicana que apoyó.
Surgical debating. Ivan, we got to get you Felix de Jesus to translate your debates for you, man. You were struggling, putting together coherent sentences that people could understand. You didn't even answer the goddamn questions. And now, Hitman, I saved the last for you.
I was like Billy Madison. Everybody dumber.
Hitman, you were talking your shit on Twitter. I tagged you on Twitter. You tagged me on Twitter, but I gotta give you credit where credit is due. You stomped that guy out, man. That was embarrassing, man. I gotta admit, I underestimated you. You made Ari look like a goddamn fool, and now he's not invited to Chicken Talk for the next month. So good job, Hitman.
The Hitman, thank you for that. The Hitman knows it's all love, it's all respect. We're all fans of the sport of boxing.
Everybody mute. Wait, I'm going to mute. I'm going to mute everybody. I have to say something.
Can Hitman get his final words before he leaves?
Wait. Okay, wait. I gotta say something real quick. Yo, let me tell you, this is my first StreamYard live with more than one person doing all this, and Ari Boxing had me doing the most, yo. He sent me an outline, he sent me pictures, and I was trying to figure out, like, what the fuck am I doing? Oh my God, I gotta post this shit. Oh my God, what the fuck am I doing? Oh my God. But I really appreciate his thoroughness, and he was, like, really prepared to, like, go against you, Hitman. But, you know, in the chat, they voted for you, Hitman, so you were the winner. So I just wanted to state that Ari was really prepared. He was really on this shit with the Fury gloves, and, you know, it was really.
Hey, Nayka, can I say something real fast?
Sure.
Props to Checkmate. He did his homework. You know what? Everybody on here knows boxing, and we're just fans talking shit online, you know. And props to everybody that came up. You know, it takes guts to be on here, and maybe one day we can meet up and actually have a beer.
I want to thank everybody for coming on, because this was really like some shit. I came up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and y'all really like to it on Twitter. So I really appreciate y'all like pushing me and like participating. So, you know, whoever wants to keep talking shit on it, we'll keep going live, whatever. I don't know how long this shit goes, but
listen, the Hitman just wants to say this.
And everybody in the chat, thanks for like tuning in. You know, I really do appreciate y'all. I know I'll be like cussing people out on Twitter, but you know, motherfuckers be picking me up. Mainly, I'm not even gonna say the bitch name, but
hold on, is Matt still on here?
Her shows today too.
I'm still here, Lefty. I'm still here, Lefty.
So Matt, you said people champ won. Who been telling you about People's Champ for a while? What was y'all saying in Chicken Talk when I told y'all just get a boy a chance? Who said get a boy a chance?
Listen,
y'all gonna start listening to me. One day you gonna start listening to me. Didn't I say get a boy a chance?
Hey, look at this,
weeks ago?
Look at this eyebrow, y'all. Do it again. Get a fucking eyebrow, yo.
See, they was down. I was the only one taking up for you. I said, get a boy a chance. Just give him a chance. Give him a chance. It was all right.
Listen, give the Hitman a chance to talk real quick. The Hitman just wants to say this. Whether the Hitman's being a douche on Twitter, whether the Hitman's running his mouth, whether the Hitman's in the gym getting prepared to give out some big Brahma Bull ass whoopings, at the end of the day, the Hitman is for one thing, for boxing, for entertainment. The Hitman loves to entertain the people. The Hitman loves to make people laugh. The Hitman loves to talk about boxing. Whether we disagree, whether we agree, at the end of the day, we're all fans of boxing. Now, the Hitman would just like to say one thing before he leaves. If you smell what the Hitman is cooking, everybody have a great night. Nayka, the Hitman appreciates you. The Hitman has much love and respect for you. Everybody else will have a safe, great night. I'm the blue. How do I get off of this?
Thank you so much. You know what, everybody, if you're on Twitter, Lazy Lefty, who's up here now, he has like this Twitter Spaces where not many people utilize it, but Lazy Lefty is like one of the one of few many people who do it, and he has this thing called Chicken Talk where you come on and on Twitter Spaces, and you know, if he gives you the opportunity to talk, then he adds you to the chat for you to talk, and it's really good back and forth boxing dialect.
I'm at Wingstop right now.
Shout out for that.
So I ain't about to do shit.
And that's why he calls it Chicken Talk, because he's always eating chicken.
Now,
I don't know if
Nayka,
it's good chicken or what.
Nayka, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
First of all, the people want to know, what the fuck was you drinking?
Yeah. This is a Bacardi rum with pineapple and mango. That's what I was drinking, and I was really fucked up during the thing. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I don't know what I was. That's why I was like, why Ari has me adding all these videos and pictures. I was really fucked up to be doing too much shit on StreamYard. I just wanted to go live, and that's it.
Now,
it's all good. It's the first one. It was a success.
Well, one other question, Nayka. What other boxing Twitter personalities? What other boxing Twitter personalities would you like to get on this boxing versus?
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. So, like, if a bitch has enough balls to come on here, I would really like to debate beauty and boxing, which I really don't know why she calls herself beauty and boxing, because you gotta be a beautiful person inside and out, and she doesn't portray that. But this bitch, you know what? She's lucky that I even called her name, because I wasn't even gonna do that. But I would like to debate her on here. But everyone's welcome on here. You know, even Artman is welcome on here to debate whoever, because I know he wants to debate people against Wilder and Fury. You know, so even though I block Artman, you are welcome to come on this platform and debate against people. I'm going to unblock you and let you. But you know, you're still on my shit list because you call me a liar and all that other shit. But I'm going to be the bigger person. I'm going to be the bigger person.
Hey, Nayka, I want J-Ro's head on the chopping blocks next.
J-Ro, you know what?
No, you don't get J-Ro. You don't get J-Ro. You don't get J-Ro.
I want J-Ro head on the. I want J-Ro head on the chopping block next.
You don't get J-Ro.
Somebody said they want me to debate Boxiana about Spence and Bud, and I would love to do that. If they fight, definitely me and Boxiana are gonna debate, because she's definitely a Spence fan and I'm a Bud fan, so that would be a beautiful thing.
Why do you say I don't get J-Ro? What's up with that?
Because there are a few levels that you have to get through before you get to J-Ro.
What the fuck kind of bullshit is that?
You don't just get to J-Ro, okay?
Oh, man.
J-Ro, I own his soul. I have been owning his soul for 2 years, okay? So now he has the opportunity to use his voice, and I'm going to continue to collect his bones, beat him up, and rebury him again, okay? If you want to take his spot, then you pick a topic, and you'll go next. How about that?
Anytime.
You tell me what topic you want. If pick a topic that we have opposite perspective. I don't want to agree with you on everything. I want something that I could just beat you in the dirt. Pick a topic and I will bury you.
I posted the chat link in the in the chat again. So
Matthew Brown. You set it up with Nayka. Me and you going next, and you pick the topic, and I'm gonna bury you. Okay? I don't follow that emotions. All I do is go with straight facts, and I make videos about it.
Anytime.
You tell me, okay?
Well, look, I just wanted to say, what's up, Check? I'll be hitting you up, man. You know, we be talking about them Lakers and getting rid of Frank Vogel. But
absolutely, Julius.
I thought you were gonna show your face, man. What happened?
I talked to listen. First of all, my profession. Listen, I travel. Listen, I'm in airports every month. Okay, I talk too much shit on Twitter to be. That would really mess me up professionally. If anybody saw it.
I added some people to the chat.
I got you.
I am Mike Nice and the Shovel, and he has a picture of 6'9". I don't know.
Oh, nah.
Shovel, you're a whole dub for that.
We don't do that.
Listen, Shovel.
We don't do that.
Shovel, you're a whole dub for that. Brooklyn is in the building. We respect that bozo.
Wait. Hold on. You can't just say Brooklyn in the building. I need to know your
floors,
No, let me tell you.
Where Brooklyn
listen.
Where Brooklyn from?
I'm from 81st and Flatlands. Floors, you heard? That's a fact.
Okay.
Heavy on it.
Let's go.
No, but he left the chat quick. I didn't even kick him out. He just left. He had the picture 6'9" and he left.
But look, Nayka, I just want to tell you thank you for having me on.
Thanks for coming on. Oh my god.
Yeah,
I was so nervous.
It was a good debate.
Like a fish.
I ain't gonna lie, it was a good debate with Trey. I think it was
Trey. Yeah, with Trey.
Yeah, Trey was good. He just was very sold on Adrian Broner. That's all. That's what ended it for him. But he was good though. It was good.
I ain't gonna hold you, Julius. You beat Trey ass, bro. You busted his ass respectfully.
Yeah,
man.
But look, man, y'all take care, man. It was nice chatting.
All right, brother.
All right. Okay.
And doing your thing tonight, you definitely beat Trey.
So what's up? We get trophies for this? I mean, we get trophies for this.
What I'm gonna do, like, this was like a dry run for like this was the first episode. I was drunk. I didn't know what I was doing on StreamYard. I like rolled with the punches. So I think, what I want to start is maybe a bracket style where I have people debate and then, they like start competing against other people who win the debates. If people are like interested in doing that, but in order for me to keep this going, I have to have people like wanting to battle more than one time. So,
I'm already. My hand is up. My hat is already in the ring.
All
right, but let me tell you, if you from Brooklyn and you trying to come on here and debate, you're gonna have to go through MVO because he is the Brooklyn enforcer. If you say from Brooklyn, he's gonna validate that shit. He's gonna put your Brooklyn card. So. I'm definitely gonna do maybe like a Brooklyn brawl where people from Brooklyn come on here and debate, and maybe MVO will be the guest judge, and he will like take care of that. And I want to do like a female debate where it's all females is debating and females against males, because males always think they got one up on us when y'all really don't. I'm just gonna be honest, but yeah. So that's just that. So I really do appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. If y'all want to keep talking shit, I'll keep going.
Wrap it up, B. Wrap it up.
Yeah, I'm good. I came to address that little Spence hater, but he bounced off. You feel me? Shout out to Team Spence though.
You got the assignment. You completed the assignment. Now it's time to sign off.
All right. You know what? You're right, because I'm drunk. So, you know what? Thanks everybody for tuning in. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do the next one. Everybody's been hitting me up to see if when they're gonna debate somebody. But you know what? If y'all gonna debate, I really prefer that you come on here and show your face and debate, because I really hate arguing with trolls online, so I really don't want to have trolls on here. You got to show your face if you want to debate. I feel like that should be like
Listen,
one of the
I could
rules.
show you my face in private,
You know,
but
checkmate. I let you slide because sometimes I know people don't want to show their face because they shy. I am too.
no,
That's
no,
why I
no.
drink. But
I will
like
show you my
for the
face in private, but I talk too much. Listen, I talk too much shit. Not just, I just do talk too much shit on Twitter, but I talk about some things in political spaces, and because of my profession,
okay,
I
you can
just
share.
don't want to
No,
have it
that's why I
associated
was
with my Twitter
lenient with
boxing.
that's why I was lenient with it. But for the most part, there's a lot of trolls online who talk so much shit and they report people, So I don't want you on here. If you report people, I don't want you on this shit. You can go suck a dick and keep it moving, If you report people, you will not be debating on this on this thing. All right. So yeah, I really do appreciate y'all tuning in. I'll keep y'all up to date with when the next one will be. And if anybody got some guts to debate someone, let me know and I'll put y'all on the docket. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a good night.